All right, some fresh data out this morning. We mentioned it earlier, showing Americans have been reluctant to open their wallets. U.S. retail sales unexpectedly falling last month as consumers bought fewer cars, clothes, and dined out less. Charles Koppelman is chairman and CEO of CAK Entertainment and comes with decades of experience in the retail industry. He joins us in our studio on this Wednesday. Nice to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Hey, when you see these retail numbers, you know, we're obviously focused on them, so important to the economy in terms of the consumer. What does it say to you?
Well, first of all, it doesn't coincide with what my experience is.
Meaning what?
I think there's an oversupply of retail.
Yeah.
And I think that the shopper is out there. They're looking for value. They're looking for experience, and they're looking for exclusivity. So if you want to buy something, you want good value. You want an experience that you're going to enjoy when you walk into the store. They're hard to find. But the public is out there buying, they're spending. They're spending a lot on family experiences. They'll going to amusement parks in record numbers. Those revenues have been growing and growing. They're going to events. This weekend I was in Palm Beach for the Barrett-Jackson car auction. There was 70,000 people that showed up in that event. In Scottsdale, there are 350,000 people.
You know, I have to agree with you. I know I look at my own family, and I'm kind of tired of stuff, to be quite honest with you, and I'd much rather have an experience.
Exactly the point.
But I am willing to find, if there's something I like, to find that unique experience. So what's going to happen to some of the mainstream retailers that have been around for a long time? We've already seen some fair amount of fallout in terms of the department stores and some of the specialty retailers.
You know, they've got to enhance their brand. Who are they? Are you a brand that gives you a great store experience?
Yeah.
Are you a brand that has good value? And do you have some exclusivity? Why should you go to that particular store? And you will go to that store if it has those ingredients. If you know you can get good value, if you know you can get the brand you're looking for, and maybe that's the only place you can get that brand. And it's a nice experience.
What do you think ultimately, Charles, will be kind of this mix between brick and mortar and online? Because I think there was a long time that people said, you know, brick and mortar is going to go away. It hasn't gone away completely. You still want that store experience.
It's never going to go away. Online's going to get bigger and bigger. And if the retailers don't improve their experience, why go to the store?
You've worked with a lot of well-known celebrities. I think Jennifer Lopez, Mark Anthony, they have a line at Kohl's, Wendy Williams at Paroline and HSN. When you're working with a celebrity, I mean, you're looking at the retail environment. You've got to figure out what to sell. What do you tell them?
Well, the first thing you have to tell a celebrity is that the product that they're associated with has to be them. They have to be very involved in the process, very involved in the creative process. It has to reflect them, because that's what the consumer wants. If you're a Wendy Williams fan and you watch her every day, you know what she's about. So if her clothing, her products reflect her,
right,
you know it. And if they reflect her, you're going to be interested in it. In particular, if it's good value and looks great, you're going to want to be there.
Has to be genuine.
Same thing is true with your music celebrities. If you're a big music star,
yeah,
your audience wakes up and uses their credit card to download your music. They use a credit card to buy your tickets. So if you have product that represents you, they're all in.
Do you think then these retail sales numbers are more reflective of people just kind of giving away, not liking the choices that are out there? Or does it make you a little bit worried about that the consumer is indeed slowing down?
No, it doesn't worry me. The consumer is there. I think it's about the products and the environment. You can't just go to a store and you walk in and you're overwhelmed by stuff everywhere, by not a clear view as to what that store is about. And you should know where to find what you're looking for.
I'm curious, when you look at the retail landscape, who do you think as retailers will not be here maybe in 3 years? Putting you on the spot a little.
Yeah, you are putting me on the spot. You know, I'd rather talk about who I think will be here.
Fair enough.
I think the Saks Fifth Avenue of the world will be here. They'll improve their store experience. They have a upscale niche. You know what you're getting when you go there. You know what that brand is.
It's a clear identity.
Yeah, you know what it is. Macy's, I've always been a big fan of Terry and Macy's. I think they've lost their way a little bit. Again, their brand.
It's a crowded space, too.
Well, you know, they were the store that you knew the brands that you wanted were there. They advertised that. They don't do that as much anymore.
I just want to mention something on Facebook for our viewers, a little bit more on Facebook as we were talking about it. Ad Parlor apparently saying data on Facebook ad trends today, I wonder if you guys can move that up, thank you, was incomplete and that the data did not provide proper context. That's what Ad Parlor is saying in a statement to Bloomberg News. We've been following, there was a tweet involving Facebook that put some pressure on the stock, so obviously Facebook addressing that. We wanted to get that out to our viewers because it certainly has been playing out in the stock price. I should mention Facebook, let me just get a quick update on the share price right now, and we see Facebook still down about 0.2% right now. So the things that are doing well, who do you like most in the retail space?
Well, I'm still a Macy's fan. I think Kohl's as an environment is a really good environment. I'm not sure that they're marketing the way they should market, but I think that's a good retail environment.
And you know, I just mentioned Facebook, and obviously social media has become such a big part of the retail landscape.
Definitely.
It can be very effective in using it. We're going to just see more of that going forward?
You're definitely going to see more of that going forward. You also have a consumer that's much smarter and has many, many choices, and probably too many choices. I think retail overall is kind of overbuilt.
Yeah.
So truth is very important. So whether it's social media, whether it's advertising, you can't fool the consumer anymore. They have too many places to look, too many places to go. So you've got to be truthful. You've got to give them what they want. You have to have the value, as I said. And they want a good experience. If they don't have a good experience, why go to your store?
All right. Good to get your insight. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in today.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Koppelman, he's CAK Entertainment Chairman and CEO, joining us right here on Bloomberg Markets.